Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. Today is Monday, June 1st. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I did. Spent the whole weekend outside. It was perfect gardening weather. So it was in the, mid to high teens Celsius wise here. So it was perfect, not too hot, not too sweaty, not too cold. It was perfect. So I feel great. Look, blister. You can see that. That means I've been working. Anyway, I thought this was going to be a small little episode, and I'm still hoping for that, but I'm looking around going, I got quite a bit to show you. So, first thing I'm going to show you is what I'm wearing, because I need to get it off, because it's a little warm today. Anyway, I knitted a sweater. Like, I'm going to talk about it in a minute, but I'm going to show you first. I'm going to stand up. So, here's my knitted sweater. Okay. All right, now I gotta take it off because it's warm. Now, this sweater, this is my second knitted sweater. And okay, I'm gonna talk you through the process that I went through. I wanted an easy top-down raglan sweater because I've been told that those are the easiest to do. And I have some other patterns that I will be trying, but I came across this whatever sweater. Okay, hold on. There. And it's by Julie Knits in Paris. I think that's her name on Instagram. Well, anyway, I'll leave a link for this. It is a paid for pattern, but I believe it's a nominal fee. I don't think it's very expensive. Anyway, the reason that what drew me to this pattern was it's basically an expanded recipe of sorts. So she basically tells you, this is what I do, but you can do whatever. And look at her pattern. Look at that. Hopefully that focuses. It's stunning. I love it. So it's basically using mishmash of yarns, and she uses fingering yarn held together. But I took her to heart, and it's whatever. So my original thought was, we all have these, well, at least I do, these one-off skeins, of yarn. Hand-dyed yarn, and they're all fingering, but you never know what to do with one skein. So I wanted to combine them all and create this sweater. And which brings me to another point. I'm gonna go a little on a tangent, side tangent. I've noticed that since the pandemic hit that prices of hand-dyed yarn has gone up, like $1 or $2. So up here in Canada, for us, it's pretty expensive to begin with. Like, if you get it for 25 bucks a hank, you're laughing. That's pretty good. But recently, I haven't been able to find one that's like, they're $30 and up, and I'm like, that's on Etsy. So now, I know we've all been encouraged to buy from the small businesses, and I have done so, but it seems like they're upping their prices. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't understand that. You want us to buy, so you decide. And I mean, I get it. Someone told me it was because there's the higher demand. But if there's a higher demand, why are we being encouraged to help the little guy? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox here. I just don't understand it, that's all. Anyway, back to the sweater. So I was gonna use all these, then I thought to myself, a wise woman once told me, Laurel, to use, when you're trying something new, to use the yarn that you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable with worsted acrylic, so that's what I did. I did this with worsted acrylic. Now what I did was I held one main yarn, which is this Craft Smart Value, and the colorway, it's 100% acrylic, and the colorway is Wave. Yeah, Wave. So it's like this light greeny tealy, very light color. And so that's the main color that's running through all this. And then I have, like I've said before, my cakes are multiplying in those cupboards. Like I have them all in the cupboards. They're multiplying because I keep using them and they just keep appearing more. I don't know how many cakes I have. I'm wanting to get to the point where I don't have any more cakes. But anyway, so I started with this cake. And this is a mandala, Lion Brand mandala in the colorway Pegasus. I'm going to try to show you the colors. So it started with this, and then it kind of gradiated to that. And I liked it up until there. So I left this, that end part, not used. Because I didn't want it to go into that color. So this is what held together with the blue, the Craft Smart, and it just gradiated on its own. And then when it got to here, I pulled out another cake, and this one happens to be Karen's Skinny Cakes in the colorway Blueberry Pudding. So you get these. It doesn't give me the breakdown of the colors, but it started with down here. It started with this dark, you can barely see it, it's dark purple, and then it kind of goes into the blues, and then into the dark blues. And then on the sleeves, I only used just the dark blue. I did not mix it with the teal. Anyway, I love this thing so much. And now, I'm gonna tell you, okay, I used her, I guess this is the raglan, and I used her, what do you call that? The raglan, I guess, the raglan increase. I used hers, which created these kind of holes, which work perfectly well with the holes that are underneath, which I've been watching videos, I just haven't figured it out yet. There's some holes. Okay, so maybe it's not severe, but there are some holes down here. But because her raglans are like holes, this kind of matches it. But if I do another raglan that doesn't have holes, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to close up this much neater. So I did that, I followed her. Obviously the sweater that she made is gonna be thinner. This is obviously thicker because you're using a worsted and a number 3 together, and she used 2 fingering weights. What else did I do? I've learned some things. Okay, the other thing that I did was I split it. She doesn't have you split it, she just has you do that. The mistake that I made here was I should have switched to a smaller needle, and I didn't. I don't know why, I just didn't. And I split it so that it's a little shorter in the front and a little itty bitty, maybe like 3 rows longer in the back. And I also made mine not quite as frumpy. Hers is very big and oversized. I don't even know, there's quite a lot of ease on this. But she gives you the bust sizes and the yardage you need, and like the whole pattern is really well put together. And she makes suggestions, and then you can choose to follow or not follow. Anyway, I am very, very, very pleased with this. And yeah, and I used up some of my cakes. These will be made into grannies and put in a pile. These are both number 3. Put in a pile that will eventually end up in a blanket. So I cracked into some more cakes. And I believe this yarn, it took a skein and almost 2 skeins of this, but not quite 2 cakes. So yeah, it was pretty good. And it's using acrylic, worsted and a number 3 held together. Yeah, I'm very pleased. I can throw it in the wash machine, whatever. I'm very, very pleased. And I love the way this gradiency worked. I just loved it. So I'm so beyond pleased with this. I'm going to be making another one, but using the fingering eventually. My life is picking up speed lately, so I'm not sure how much crafting time I'm gonna have, but. So, the other thing that I made, I was watching Sarah Satch. And I think I've talked way back before. I wanted like a sun hat kind of thing. And wouldn't you know, if a pattern or a tutorial for her sun hat came up in my feed, and it's recent, and she created this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I love this so much. I know I look ridiculous in a hat, but this is so cute. Look at that. The tutorial was fantastic. She's an awesome teacher. But look how cute it is. Granted, it is a tad like big because it goes way too low for me. But I can fix that, no problem. So it goes a little bit, I can fix that. But could you imagine if I fix it? Look how cute this is. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. She did such a good job in the tutorial. Now I'm going to show you the yarn that I used is Ice Yarns. And I don't know, you know, this was gifted to me. This is 70% acrylic, 13% polyamide, 17% metallic lurex. And it just says Sail Summer. Anyway, it's got bling. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at the shine. Imagine me in the sun with the bling. I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna make another one, just a tad bit shorter. Because I have a freakishly small hand. Anyway, isn't it great? I love it so much. She did such a good job. So I will definitely be making another one. One to fit my hand. So I made that, and I will leave the link for that tutorial. It literally is so easy. I think it's less than an hour. Less than an hour, and you got yourself a sun hat. I think it's great. And I think it'll be great if you make it even smaller for little kids. And I love it so much. Anyway, got that one done. The rest are all dishcloths. I'm gonna show you all the dishcloths. So, as I said, I was making dishcloths for my daughter, which I have a big box going. I'm gonna have to mail it out to her soon because I'm tired of dishcloths now. So let's see, where did after I did the last video, the next morning, up popped a video, Bagaudet, Crystal at Bagaudet put out a video for a dishcloth. I'm like, wow, what are the odds? So I made one. Now, this one is made with a cotton. I don't know, it was leftover cotton, and it was one of those, I don't know. And so I made it. Now, for the life of me, darn it, I can't remember what it was called, and I didn't print it off. So I will leave the link for Crystal's tutorial. So easy, and I made this one slightly smaller. Oops, got a hair there. Look at that. Is that not adorable? This one's made of acrylic, but it's a rough acrylic. Again, these two were scraps out of my scrap bin, so I made one slightly bigger than the other one. Practice, it's great. We all know Crystal's tutorials are fantastic, so she did, so I made that right away. Like having my morning coffee before I even finished my second cup, 2 of them were done. So did that. And then I was looking for more tutorials, and I don't know how they could pop up, but Ella from No Catchy Name did one, I think it was a little while ago, and it was like a puff stitch or popcorn stitch, I can't remember what she called it, but she made one. She did a tutorial, and I don't know if you guys can see. So cute and so much fun. And so this one was acrylic. This one was with cotton, kitchen cotton. The kitchen cotton gave me a little bit of a hard time because they're puffs. This cotton had a tendency to split. So, you know, you have to pull through quite a few stitches. So I had a tendency to split, and so it was not fun to make this one, but I love the texture. So it's a one-sided texture, the other side is just flat. Loved it. So thank you, Ella. She did a great tutorial on that too. I will leave a link for that as well, so my daughter would get those too. And then I remember a long time ago, well, I shouldn't say long time ago, a while ago, Carrie Penny mentioned the lemon peel stitch, and then recently she's been doing the lemon peel stitch dishcloth. So I'm like, okay, I'll try the lemon peel. So it's addictive. So I made 1, 2, 3, 5, like boom, boom, boom. It's so easy. So the first one, I had yarn left over from the hat. I made one, a dishcloth out of that yarn. I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle. Oh my God, add a little bling to your kitchen. Love this lemon peel stitch. Easiest thing ever, and it gives you such a good texture. I love it, so I'm addicted to this. I actually want to make a scarf, a long, thin, long scarf out of the lemon peel stitch. Really easy. There are many, oh, by the way, if you hear a noise, nobody's dying here. Nobody's getting bombed or anything. It's our chimneys are being worked on, so the guys are up on the roof fixing our chimneys. Anyway, back to this. Such a great stitch, so much fun to do, mindless, it's easy, it's great. I had such a great time. And then, so I made this one, and then I made this one, and this was made with, I don't know if you guys remember the set of summer top that I made. Well, I still have a few. Again, it was a gift. This ice yarn. It's called Tropical, and it's 100% acrylic, but it feels kind of scratchy until you wash it. So what I did, I had some of this left over, which I still have. And I paired it with this, the green. So it's got this flowery colors, I don't know if you can see it, mixed with the green sparkle. I love it. I love this one. So I made that one. Again, lemon peel stitch. Then I took the green, it still had green, and I mixed it with the yellow acrylic. And so this is the same acrylic. Hold on. This acrylic, this yellow, and this yellow is the same. But it doesn't look the same because it's mixed with the green sparkly. It looks totally different. Totally different. But I mixed it together. I just can't get over how different it looks. So I made that. Then I made an acrylic one in purple. Look at the stitch, and it's double-sided, so it's the same on both sides. It's wonderful. This one, I don't know what happened. What is that? I must not have been paying attention, and I'm just too lazy to go back and fix it. It's okay, it's a dishcloth, right? You can wash dishes. And yes, thank you for all of the input that everybody put in. You are absolutely right. Cotton is for heat resistancy. The acrylic will melt. But if you're aware in the kitchen, which you should be, don't use your acrylic to handle hot pans. And in my house, most of my pans have heat resistant handles anyway, because I'm a klutz and I would touch it with bare hand. Then I had all this, I still had more of this green, and so I took out a bunch of small acrylic pieces and just made a scrap one, and this one's for my kitchen. But I held the green throughout, so it just creates this wonderful texture and colors. And so this one's not going to my daughter, this one's gonna stay. And then I was watching Cinnamon Stitches, and she was making this. You know what, again, I'm so not prepared today, I'm sorry. I have a lot going on in my life right now. I think it's the flower, I can't remember. But I will leave a link for that. And she was showing this off, and I'm like, oh, that looks easy. It reminds me of the Divine hat, and there's a tutorial, so I followed the tutorial. And once you do it once, you'll remember it. Easy peasy, it's really a lot of fun. And just use some acrylic, put a handle on it. And even Cinnamon or Jennifer was saying that even the back looks good, and it does. I think the back looks good too. So it's essentially the Divine hat made flat. So I made that one. That one's acrylic. And then I made this one in cotton. This one's cotton scraps, and this one is full on like this one's cotton scraps. This one is just one. I think it's so cute, and they're both cotton. So if you needed to. So I made those. Those will go to my daughter too. And I will leave the link, and I'm sorry I don't remember the name. And the last one that I made, and I ran out of yarn, so I didn't make it as big as I should have. And this was suggested to me by Alicia Cooper. She sent me an email and listed a whole bunch of dishcloths that I should try. And actually, Ella's, that's how I found Ella. Alicia suggested this one from Ella, which I love it. And she also suggested this one. It's from Yarnspiration's website, Lily Sugar and Cream Flower Dishcloth. And I believe Mikey has a tutorial for that. Yeah, so I made that. And it's really, really, really cute. I just ran out of yarn, and so I couldn't make it as big as I wanted it. But it's really cute. It's got that lacy effect, and it's the same on both sides, so it's fabulous. It's really, really fabulous. So I will be making some more of those, but I need a break from dishcloths. So, did that. Thank you, Alicia. That was some great suggestions, and I've written down all the ones you suggested, and I will try them all eventually. So I got that done. And by the way, this is cotton. I think this is peaches and cream cotton, kitchen cotton. So got that done. What else? Oh, I'm gonna show you a whip, which I don't normally do, but we are hosting Reggie from J Crochet and More and I are hosting a mal, the Fudge It Shawl, Shall We Fudge It mal. And I wanted to show you my progress on my Fudge It shawl. And there it is. And I just started doing some bobbles. So I'm not finished that row yet. This is buttery soft. This is made with Red Heart Amore. Yeah, I've been trying to use my stash and I had a bunch of this, so I figured I'd use that. But I didn't have any other colors in the Amore, so only the cream. And this color is, what do they call it? Chamomile. Chamomile. That doesn't look like chamomile. Let me tell you, it feels so nice. And then I found some of this in here. Obviously it was discounted. It's Loops and Thread Shelly, which feels very similar to Amore, except much, much thinner. So this is like a number 4, and this feels like a number 3. What does it say? Oh, it says number 2. Feels like a 3. It's a number 2. And the color is pink rose and dark gray. And I believe these are discontinued, but I got a bunch of them. So I've been making my Fudge It. So I just, every once in a while, I'll do a couple of rows of one stitch, and then I'll get tired and switch it up. And I'm not even counting how many rows between the color change. The only thing that I'm doing is, so I started with the cream, and then I went pink gray. The next one is gray pink. Oh, and I made a mistake. So I was gonna do, the next one's gonna be pink gray, right? Because this one's gray pink, then I was gonna do pink gray, and then the next one was supposed to be gray pink, but I did pink gray again. Oh well. Anyway, I'm having so much fun doing this. I love the way this is turning out. So, that's all the makes that I have for you. Hopefully I did not bombard you with all my dishcloths, but you really need to try them. I am working on one knitted one, struggling a little bit, but I will get it. And then I'm done with dishcloths, I hope. I really like dishcloths because, one, they get you to practice your stitches, and then you end up with a usable item afterwards. I really like that. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to show you was Reggie from J Hook Crochet. She has these mystery boxes that you can buy on her Etsy store. Now, I did not check today. I don't know if she still has them or whatever. And from what I understand, that there's different levels you can, different price points you can get, different size boxes. But I actually don't remember what I bought. It was so long ago, and the shipping took so long that I completely forgot about it. Forgot what I ordered. Anyway, so it came in this great little box. It's got her logo on it. I'm gonna share with you. Now, I don't remember if it was a small, medium, large. Anyway, so inside, and I love this because it's coming all the way from Germany. And so this is stuff that I can't get here. This is Northern Lights Specials. And this is 95% acrylic and 5% polyester. Yeah. Anyway, oh my God, it's so soft. And this color, is there a color in here? Not that it makes a difference. 450 meters. 450 meters, holy mackerel. It does not give a color. Yeah, it does not give a color. And where is it made? Made in China. But these, look at these. So they're really, really cute. It's like a roving, and there's little speckles. I don't know if you guys can see little speckles in there. I can't wait to crack into it and see what I come up with. It is so soft. It smells good too. So I got 2 of those. And then I got 2 of these, one in each color. Teddy's Wool Alaska. Acrylic, 105 meters each. says no color, color 465. Doesn't say where it's made, and that's all the information that I can give you. But anyway, it looks like a bulky, and I got gray and I got a teal color. So I'm happy with that. And then she gave me, or inside the box was some hand cream. And this is rose. And this is my mom's favorite scent. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna steal that. Favorite scent. And then also in there's 3 tea bags. Sorry, my camera's flashing at me. So there's a Cupper Company bag of our Keep Calm Bio Krauter tea, Zen Balance, and Be Happy. Oh my God, look at that. So I got 3 tea bags of that. I got a pin. Hold on. I got a pin. You are safe with me. This is so cute. And it's got a safety pin. You are safe with me. How cute is that? Oh my God, it's so cute. And then lastly, I got a pin, push pin holder. Safety pin, oh no, push pin. And it basically goes on your hand when you're sewing or whatever, and you just fast. Love it, look at that. It's got the little, it's so cute. Anyway, that's that was what was in the box. I don't remember what I paid. Yeah, shipping took a long time. Canada Post, right? But I'll leave the link for Reggie. This was done before we started the collaboration. This was done before she even knew I existed. So anyway, that's all I've got to share with you. Anyway, oh my God, I'm almost at 30 minutes. I do apologize for blabbering on. Yeah, I hope everyone's gonna have a wonderful week. Not sure when I'll be back. My life is in a little bit of a speed mode lately, and it will last like that for another couple of weeks. Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and we will talk soon.